What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to what is today? A Monday? A Monday is like the biggest night that I cannot stream. Um, that's due to work. Tomorrow I have a long day, an early day. So I want to make this pretty quick, but I knew I needed to do this now or I wasn't going to do it. I was at work all day. I started getting messages saying that it was official. Those titles that were leaked about Scream Factory's October titles are actually legit. They're now for pre-order on the website, and they're in a bunch of different bundles. And I was like, you know what? I gotta see it to believe it. So I looked at my phone really quick, and I was like, oh boy, they are. And there's a bunch of different bundles here that I was like, you know what? Let me do this video, dissect these bundles as best I can for you guys, let you know my honest opinion, and then take a look at Arrow and see, who has a better October scheduled right now, because it always seems like Arrow and Scream Factory are the two big wigs when it comes to the boutique labels. And just because I think they've been around the longest, right? So when you kind of look at the two, I'll give you my opinion on who I think is got some cooler releases coming out this October, and maybe some that you can jump on or you should jump on or pass on. But as I was prepping for the stream, the Scream Factory site was being a little wonky. I'm not sure if it's down, but it kept acting weird. So I'm going to do my best to kind of see what I can figure out and find here for you guys. But really quick, I'm just going to just say hi to who's here and then get on with it. Because again, I don't want to be on here long. I can't be on here long, but I figured this was a perfect time to kind of run through this. I actually had a stream scheduled late last night, but I wasn't feeling too hot, so I canceled it, and it was going to be talking about just the Arrow October releases. So now it's kind of a perfect time to go through both really, really quick for you guys. So The Ring, what's up? Yes, it was a random. I don't usually do Mondays, but I knew I had to do it. Thank you for popping in. Manny, what's going on, man? Yeah, I heard Trick or Treat was going to be planned this year too. So I don't know if that's still coming or if they kind of are holding off on it. Honestly, I wouldn't have bought the upgrade, to be honest, on that one. I love that addition they did for this Blu-ray, and it being such a newer movie, I just don't really feel the need personally to upgrade it to 4K as far as how it's going to look or sound or anything like that. I mean, if it had something real special, I would have considered, but if it was just an upgrade, I wouldn't have upgraded it. What's up, Don? Yeah, that's what it seems like we're going to get here. That's what it seems like. Scatterbrain, what's going on? I see you in here. Witch Hunter, what's going on? Welcome. I see a lot of people chiming in. Cisco, why is that? Tainer, what's going on? Oh, Kevin Smith's in the house. Got a celebrity in here. I like that. Okay, so it's not just me. There's been issues all day on the site. Okay, because I was trying to pull it up and it was just acting weird. So I was like, I can pull at least the bundles up through their Instagram and go through it that way. I just might not be able to see the prices. I did see a couple prices earlier today, so I might have to check it out. Thanks, man, so much. That's a Matt Ryan Tobin print. So that's old. That's very, very valuable at this point. If you don't know who Matt Ryan Tobin is, he actually did all 4 of these prints behind me. Great horror alternate movie poster artist. If you guys follow the Rad Pack channel on Instagram, on YouTube, as you can see, I've been working all day. We did an interview with Matt last month, and it was awesome. So guys, go over and check it out. I will put that banner up about the Rad Pack pod as well. And again, before we get started here, there's just 2 things I want to kind of go through. Number one is today is the Lost Boys anniversary for the release of the movie. It came out in 1987 on this day. So that's huge news considering Lost Boys is like one of my all-time favorite movies. Super special to me, obviously, July 31st. What is that, 36 years? 36 years ago? It's wild to think about. And number 2, the big one is man, rest in peace, Paul Rubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman. What a sad, state of events that happened today. He was suffering from cancer, I guess, privately. I sure as heck didn't know that. He seemed pretty active on social media, but I guess he must have had a team doing a lot of his socials and stuff. But Man, that's awful. I was lucky enough to meet Pee-wee twice in my life. Got some stuff signed from him, got a picture with him. I just posted the picture of him that I took on my Instagram at Born to Be Rad. So if you're not following me on there, go check it out. I just posted it. A little dedication to him. It's so sad. Like, what a huge, huge piece of my childhood was lost today. I also think a huge piece of my generation was lost today. It starts to really, hit you hard when things like that happen, and you're like, oh my god, like we're really getting older here, and our heroes and the people we watched, and the memories he gave me in my childhood. As much as you want to say, certain things that he did in his life, he got in trouble for, but you know what? Like he was astronomical in kids' childhoods in the 80s. I mean, unreal. And I'm gonna be really honest here and let you guys know that uh this Wednesday, the Rad Pack's plan was we were gonna do a recorded podcast that was gonna be on audio and specifically for the audio, but we are gonna put it up on YouTube on the video as well. And it was going to be a full Return of the Living Dead retrospective. That's what we've been working on. We all love the movie. We know that there's a new one coming out, or a sequel, or a remake. We were going to dive into all the movies and the remake or requel or whatever it is that's coming out. And that was the plan on Wednesday night. It was going to be just us recording and editing and then putting it out for you guys this weekend. But with the unfortunate news that had happened today, we have decided to X that video for now, put it on hold, the Return of the Living Dead. And the Rad Pack is going to get together on Wednesday. So in 2 days, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to go live. And we are going to do a Remembering Paul Reubens career retrospective on the Rad Pack Pod channel. So, gang, definitely go over there on Wednesday night. Again, it's at Rad Pack Pod on YouTube. And come join us as we talk about Pee Wee Herman, our memories, what he meant to us growing up, his career, going through all his different movies, his highs, his lows. We're going to talk about that live with you guys at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, again, that was just thrown together today based on what happened, but Pee-wee's Big Adventure was something that us at the Rad Pack were going to tackle in the near future. So we just kind of pushed everything ahead and said, you know what, if we're going to do Pee-wee's Big Adventure, we might as well do everything and just give the most time to that movie in the video because that's the one that meant the most to us. So yeah, it would be awesome for everybody to pop in. So it's up right now as far as to go set a reminder. So go to the Rad Pack Pod on YouTube, set that reminder for that show, and that's going to be going on Wednesday night. And like I said, it wasn't supposed to be live. We were supposed to record something, but we're going to go live for you guys and, get your thoughts and stuff as well. So it should be really, really cool. And we're going to talk all about it. So I don't want to keep talking about this. I don't want to be on here long. I see you guys chiming in. I will try to get some people as we go here, but you know how it is with these screen shares. I'm not the greatest at it, so I'm going to see what I can come up with here. So let's see what I did. Okay, let me see here. So I'm going to pull up Arrow video right now. So this is going to be the Arrow October. Okay. So you guys can see that, correct? Let me just know. I'm just going to pop over and see. It looks like it's up. Okay, so this is the Arrow releases. So if you look here, it's going to tell us our October releases here. Okay. So obviously the way Arrow works is you have US titles, you have, UK titles, and which is how Arrow always kind of worked because they started out as a UK label and there's only certain things they can do in each country. But as I break these down, obviously they're not all horror related. In October, you usually think about, horror movies. There's a couple in here that I'm not too familiar with, so I can't give you a lot of detail on it. But the big one for them, the big one that was released for them was this Hellraiser set. Now, this is a real amazing set. Um, I already pre-ordered this. Again, it's limited. It's in a nice box. Arrow always does beautiful stuff. It's going to come out. It folds out. Now, again, would I have rather had these on separate cases and discs? Sure, but unfortunately, we got the fold out. But we are getting the Quartet of Torment, which is going to be 4 Hellraiser movies. Okay, you've got part 1, you've got Hellbound, you've got part 3, you've got Bloodline. So you're getting 4 movies, which I think has been a while since you've gotten all 4 or anything like that. I do have a box set, but it's DVDs. I think it's 1, 2, and then maybe the Blu-ray in there. I forget, but I did not get that other Arrow box set. What was that called? It was just the 3 movies, I believe. I know you guys in the chat are gonna tell me what it was called, but I'll get back to the chat in a second. But I didn't have that box, the one that was really out of print. I never bought that. I missed it. So to me, this is huge. To get this, I am super stoked about it. The Scarlet box set. Thank you, Rob, and thank you, Ring. Um, I'm really Hey, what's up, Tina? Excited about this. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm stoked about it. And what's nice too is that Arrow does something where if you order from their site, they sometimes will give you like a variant, and that's what they did here. And this is the variant. It's the Arrow store exclusive. You actually get chatter on the chatterer on the box. So which is cool. But to me, Pinhead is like the main guy. So I stuck with the Pinhead version of it. This is really cool though. I dig it. I think it's really cool that they gave you the options. But I went the normal route with this one, but this is a real cool option if anybody is interested in it. Um, as far as the special features, again, I don't know off the top of my head what they are. Have they? I'm sure they announced them. Again, I tried to go on. I can go on the Arrow site and probably find them. Let me see. Arrow Video UK. Let me see if I can find them really quick. Um, okay, let me look here. So you're getting limited edition Blu-ray, limited edition 4K, and I'm hoping you guys can see this. Let me just make sure you guys are seeing all this. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it says brand new 4K restorations, all 4 films, but like camera negative. Obviously you get that lossless stereo, surround sound, all 4 films, Dolby Vision, subtitles if you need it. 200-page hardback book. That's cool. Hardback book. New writing from Clive Barker, archivists, Phil and Sarah Stokes, limited edition layered packaging featuring the brand new Pinhead artwork, or like I said, you can get the other one. 60-minute discussion about Hellraiser and the work. I don't know if any of these are new compared to the Scarlet, because like I said, I don't have that. I actually don't have any Hellraisers besides the first one on Blu-ray. I don't own any of the other ones outside of DVD. On DVD, I have everything. But on Blu-ray, I only have the original one. So this is really cool for me because I don't have a lot of this stuff. So a lot of these special features are probably going to be new to me. Visual essay, pursuit of possibilities, brand new 60-minute discussion. So that's very cool. Flesh is a trap, brand new essay. So as you guys can see, I'm going through here. You get a press kit, being frank. This is probably an old one. You get interviews. Hellbound 2. Let me see. Brand new 80-minute appreciation of Hellbound. That's pretty cool. The Rat Slay sound, brand new appreciation of the composer. Nice, nice, nice. I know part 4, I think, has like multiple cuts, which is huge. So you get Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. Unrated version. Contains standard definition inserts. That's interesting. I mean, I don't hate that. As much as that kind of skews as far as the quality, I kind of like when they take deleted scenes and plug them into the movie where they belong. They did that with like My Bloody Valentine before, Silent Night, Deadly Night before. So I don't hate it. I can understand when people find that annoying when it just shifts to standard def. I get it. So, but that's what it seems like that is to me. Contains standard def inserts. Now I don't know if they've done this before with this with part two. Like I said, I only have it on DVD. I mean part three, sorry. And then you get Bloodline, which is cool because then in this one you get a work print, which is really cool. Now, again, it's probably standard def, but I'm okay with that. I'd love to see different cuts of the films. I really like that. Hellraiser Evolution, archaeological documentary of the evolution of the franchise. That's pretty cool because we haven't really gotten like a lot of documentaries and stuff as far as Hellraiser is concerned, except for Leviathan, I think. So again, for the price, it's pretty cool. And that's the one thing you got to say about Arrow. I mean, I think this came to like $80 shipped. And the one thing you got to say about Arrow is like they really have been doing pretty well with their hold on, where am I now? With their pricing lately. Like that Psycho set was not expensive at all for 4 movies. So I'm really happy with that. Now, if we move to House of the Cemetery, now this one, I know people like this one. It's a Fulci, but honestly, my opinion, as far as what I know, I mean, I don't know about the special features and stuff, but it says on the box here that this is the same transfer as the Blue Underground 4K. So keep that in mind when it comes to the transfer. It's the same as the Blue Underground. So if you have that already, it's probably not necessarily worth a double dip. It does come with all this cool stuff, which Blue Underground does not do. But in my opinion, I'm just going to keep my Blue Underground, and it is what it is. Again, cool alternate here for the Arrow store exclusive. So again, pretty cool that you get the option here. But like I said, if you have the Blue Underground 4K, I personally would probably keep it unless you are just like an absolute like House of the Cemetery like nut. If you are like a huge fan of this movie, get it. Get the different versions. I did that with Exorcist. I'm a big fan of that. I got a couple versions of that movie coming out on 4K. I'm not going to tell you not to, but again, I'm also going to try to get you guys to understand like with all this stuff coming out, if you're trying to save a little bit somewhere, maybe keeping the Blue Underground 4K is just fine here. All right, now Witness. This is cool because I'm definitely getting this because I don't own this movie and I've never seen this movie. I remember this movie, but for some reason I've never seen it nor owned it. So this is a US release, so this is going to be pretty easy to obtain. So I'm definitely going to get this one, regardless of like what it's got for features and stuff. Because again, this is something that I've always wanted to see and own, and I just never got it. It was pretty easy, I think, readily available, at least on DVD for a while, but for some reason it never ended up in my collection. So this is cool. This is cool. And I can't tell you if it's good or bad because I've never seen it. But Harrison Ford is always a win, in my opinion. I guess. I mean, I haven't seen the new Indiana Jones, so that's pretty cool that you get that, the 4K. Now, I don't know anything about this. So the Iron Fisted Monk, I can't give you my opinion here. I don't know this movie. And but maybe it's a good one. And the same thing with Desperate Hours. I don't know this movie either. So again, this is an old classic. I know a lot of people really like when they do stuff like that. This may be one that I'll check out because it seems like it hasn't been around since VHS. And I love when companies get these long lost movies like this. So I'm excited for this for sure. So I'm going to go back to you guys here and see what you guys are saying here. So that seems like that's the Arrow October catalog right there. So again, I see a lot of you coming in. Crisp, dude. Sick. That is amazing. I love Crisp, dude. I love it. This is great. Maybe they won't oversell the pre-orders and not ship damaged. Is that is that known? I haven't had any issue with Arrow, so I don't know. Yes, Scatterbrain, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. And what's up, everybody? I see like 75 people in here right now, so I really appreciate this. Pop in and say what's up. I might not get to all the comments today, but I will scroll through the live chat later and just see who was in the house if I don't jump on it because like I said, I'm trying not to stay on here past an hour. So um yeah, that is kind of a bummer, man. I didn't realize that was in the Scarlet Box, but I would have liked to have that in there because I don't own that documentary actually. So I really would have liked that in here. So now I feel like I kind of have to chase it down and hunt that documentary down, which I agree. I kind of wish that was like the icing on the cake here. And you're right, Arrow does have such um great releases. Now, okay, so did Blue Underground have issues? I didn't notice. Um Wow, that's great to know. That's awesome, man. I'm excited for that. What's up, WCW fan? Oh, wow. That's pretty sick, man. I'm gonna definitely have to jump on that. Um, yeah, we're gonna get into that, Perry. How are you? And again, how is everybody out there? Again, I don't want to get to everybody, but this is a fun conversation. And if you're coming in late and you want to throw in the comments, I would love to hear your opinions on these releases, what you're getting, what you're not. Because I'm not getting everything, but I am going to pick and choose. Definitely Hellraiser box and definitely Witness, and I'll probably grab Desperate Hours from Arrow. Um, Man, you know what? I agree. Arrow is winning the year for me right now. From any company. I mean, I like what Second Sight does. I really do. But and again, there's these other companies too, like Umbrella is doing really well and Imprint and stuff. But man, like the pricing for these titles that they put so much time into, like that 4K Psycho set, like that's a big name. And I know a lot of people are like, well, it's UK and this, but the 4Ks can go anywhere, and that's what I really like about it. I know recently Umbrella had some issues with the 4Ks working on US, but it seems like they're doing pretty well and are going to send replacements, which is huge. Um, I haven't had any issues with Arrow, but again, I don't think I've ordered much from their site. I'm trying to think. I did get something recently. I'm looking over at my Arrow stuff now. From their site, it was I got the Mallrats site exclusive, which I thought came out fine. Um, Let me see. Here, the Light and Darkness is available on the standard edition Region B Arrow. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to buy another box. You can get a Leviathan by itself? I thought you could. All right, so let me go try to figure out this Scream Factory thing. I don't think the site was working, but let me see if I can get it to work here. Where was it? Okay, here's the Instagram. Let me try the site one more time because it was being a little bit weird earlier. So I'm gonna try it one more time, and if it doesn't, I'm just gonna go right to their Instagram because this wasn't working for me earlier. Yeah, it's not working here. Okay, so let me see what I can do. I'll find Scream Factory's Instagram. Boom. Okay. Okay, so let me see if I can get to this. I'm not good at this screen sharing thing. I got screens all over the place right now. All right, let me see. Where are you? All right, that didn't work. Hold on. That didn't work. Oh my goodness, I am all over the map here. Remove. Boom. All right, so presets, stop screen, presets, share screen. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Wow, there's a lot of stuff you gotta pump on here. Okay, I'm in. All right, so we got Scream Factory stuff right now. Awesome. Okay, so let's throw this one up. Whew. Okay, this is the big boy. This is the big boy. Now, I did look at this earlier. I'm pretty sure this is $199. Now, is this worth 200 bucks? In my opinion, hell no. Um, no, 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 no. I can't even fathom and believe that they didn't give us a box like I talked about. But we're getting the pins again. Like this, seriously. Like I don't understand who is collecting all these pins. Please tell me in the comments that you're collecting pins, and if you are, what are you doing with them besides keeping them in the package and just using them as collectors, like collectors things? Because I don't know. And the lobby cards are cool, but I mean, again, what do you do with these? To me as a collector, it's like, okay, you can store them somewhere and you can say, hey, well, I have them in case I ever want to sell this or something cool, but I just don't know what you do with this stuff anymore. I have a real cool like prop replica of the invitation that says, come to my party, love Angela. Like I have that framed over here in my room, and I'm like, man, that would have been a pretty cool thing, to have that as well. Like that would have been pretty cool to have that as an option. You get like a replica, card or whatever you call it, invitation. I think that's cool. I don't need all this stuff. So for me, this is definitely not what I'm going to be getting here. Um, so I'm just looking. They're not showing it unless I missed this. No. So unfortunately, they're not showing everything, but I did look at it earlier, so I have an idea of what's going on. So I'm going to go through it. So I believe this was 199, okay? Then I think you take away the lobby cards and the sticker and it's like 169. So these 5 cards and this sticker like added another what, $40 or something like that, 30 bucks. That seems a little bit steep for 4 little cards. I then think that there's a third bundle, which is just the posters and the alternate slips. I think that was $105. Now, in my opinion, that would be the way to go. If you're a collector, because again, I don't think if you want to switch out the slips to the more alternate art, then that's the only way to get it. Now, what's interesting though is you look and you're like, wow, for 3 movies with some extra cardboard and paper, you're paying more than you're paying for that beautiful Hellraiser set with 4 movies in it, alternate cuts, a work print. I mean, and you're getting a book. That's crazy to me that you're getting that Hellraiser for $20 less, $25 less. I'm not even including shipping here. This is 105 plus maybe shipping. I don't know if they do free shipping anymore, but that's I don't know. I mean, I love Night of the Demons. I like 2 and I like 3, but I don't think 3 is a great movie at all. Um, so I don't know. That to me is a little bit steep. But if you're into like the alternate art, the alternate slips, 105, that's probably the route to go. Now, these alternate slips are pretty cool. I really like the one for the first one a lot. But in my opinion, I would never use them. Um, and I'm such a stickler when it comes to certain things. Like, here's the stuff that bothers me on this. Um, this silver bar here really pisses me off on these titles. Imagine if it looked like this poster and it just said collector's edition on the top. That would look beautiful. Like, look at this. This one of part 2 looks amazing, and that's for the Blu-ray. But then the alternate slip has that weird blue bar that's just Blu-ray. Like, that takes away from that image so much. Like, look at the image up top. What is the deal with that? Do they think we're all dumb and we can't figure out, like, what format this is? I mean, it says it usually on the side. It'll have the little logo of, like, a Blu-ray or 4K. I mean, their 4Ks come in black cases. These come in blue. I mean, I don't know. I would just rather have a sticker on the cellophane or something telling us what it is, but like Arrow does, they have that little sticker that says 4K UHD. Like, why can't we get that? I just feel like this artwork that Screen Factory does gets so butchered by these strips. And again, this is a Garrett issue, right? This is not a big issue. This is a Garrett issue. I hate that. That's why I don't keep my slips on my like catalog releases or mainstream releases because I can't stand all those banners. It just takes away. It doesn't feel like a VHS or a DVD where you just got one big image. Vinegar Syndrome kills it at that. TerraVision kills it at that. Severin kills it. Arrow, like all these companies are making these things look like works of art. Second Sight, and we're getting this. This is just junk to me. So personally, I'm gonna get these three, but I'm gonna get them individually. Maybe I'll get them on the site so I get these posters because I do love the artwork of these titles. I really do like the artwork. I don't own any of these posters for real. Like I don't have any one sheets. I know these are a little bit smaller, but man, cool. They're very cool to have these lined up together. Maybe I'll swap it out into my gym and put them in there for a little bit. So I'm probably going to get 1, 2, and 3 from the Screen Factory site with the posters if that's an option. If they're not going to give me an option to get these posters with a standard release besides in a bundle, then I don't know. I'll just get them at Best Buy or some shit. Um, oh God, Justin wrote in here. This is funny. So Justin over from Rad Pack, I see him writing in the comments. Just offer variant slipcovers separately like every other company. Why not a box set? Nobody cares about PIMs, for the love of God. Stop them. I agree with him. I really, really do. I really agree with him. And look at this, Bloodwave. They're so clueless. It's crazy. I guess they don't listen to fans. And I agree. It's weird. They just stick to their same old, same old. And what's even more crazy is a lot of their bundles recently are like still hanging around. Like the Chucky stuff. I haven't ordered any of those Chucky bundles yet. I ordered the first couple, but I didn't order the new ones yet. And they're still available. I mean, I know they're pre-ordered, but I got to get on that because I do want them. I just haven't ordered them yet. So let's move on to these releases. The Blob. Now, again, I like both covers. I personally would probably buy this with the poster. Again, look at how shitty this bar looks here. Imagine if just a collector's edition. Everything else was pink. It would look like this. Beautiful. Same thing. Imagine it just looking like this. Now you got this silly banner at the top. Just to me, that just ruins the art. So I don't know. I'll probably get. Man, their Blob Blu-ray is amazing. It looks amazing. It's got amazing artwork on it. I don't know. This one I'm still on the fence for. I do love the Blob. We are doing a Rad Pack episode involving the Blob in October, so having this come out around that time would be cool. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. I'm on the fence. I'm not going to do this bundle, that's for sure. Because this is okay. I think the one they did for the Blu-ray blows that out of the water. It just doesn't pop enough for me. And I would never flip this out. I like my 4Ks with the original art if I get them. Pumpkinhead, okay. I don't know how much this damn thing costs, but I would not buy this. Am I going to get Pumpkinhead in 4K? I don't know. Maybe. And the reason I say maybe is just because the one that I have from them was an early release, so they probably did a lot of work to this. Like I said, my only issue with Pumpkinhead is that there's a lot of dark scenes, and there's a lot of day scenes. And I just feel like sometimes the 4K, especially from how I'm watching it, look very dark. And I don't want to not be able to see things. I hate that. I would rather just watch my Blu-ray and be like, hey, looks perfect. So I'm definitely not buying this bundle. This poster looks like shit, by the way. That's garbage. There's 2 OG images that I don't know why they didn't use. There's the classic image with the little finger coming down. That was the original poster art. And then you even have some international art with like a pumpkin inside these hands. And it says Pumpkinhead across the top in orange. Those are the images, not this. Not this. I don't know what this is. Maybe this was a poster at some point, but I don't remember this at all. I could be wrong, but I really don't remember this image on anything in the past. I wish it did have that original image with the finger coming down. Again, will I buy Pumpkinhead in 4K? I'm undecided. Would I buy this bundle? Absolutely not. I recommend not buying this bundle. I don't think it's worth it at all. Okay, then we're going back to the Demon in Paradise. So these are the older ones. So this is mainly the big ones for them as far as what we're getting here. So I'm going to come back to you guys and we're going to chit chat. All right. So that's kind of breaking it down. All right. Guys, I haven't said this yet. Hit a like. There's almost 90 people in here right now. This is amazing for a random Monday night. Hit the like. I appreciate that. Also, too, guys, if you're not subbed to the channel, throw a sub up there. I'd appreciate that as well. I've got a big goal I'm trying to accomplish by the end of the year, and so every sub will help. Also, too, if you're not subscribed to the Rad Pack Pod on audio platforms or on YouTube, go do that because, like I talked about earlier, we're going to be doing a Remembering Paul Rubens show on Wednesday. We also have Camp Rad Pack coming on at the end of the month, which is one of our more popular shows, and we have some cool surprises for that too. Okay. So now that we get that all out of the way, I went through my thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts. I'm going to hang out on here for probably another 15 minutes, and then I'm going to head out of here. So look at this, fit and frightening. Boom! She's fit and frightening. I love it. That's what I like. That's how I roll, kid. Going to be into that fitness. I appreciate that. Thanks, Tina. All right. So Disc Father said, Pumpkin and Fork. I believe it. I believe you're going to probably see steals for some of these. So if you're a steelbook collector when it comes to Scream Factory, wait. If you don't want some of these posters and stuff, you don't need to get things on day one. You don't. I got Hellraiser day one because I didn't get Scarlet Box. I missed it, and it's limited. So for that one, I needed it because it was limited edition. If you're not collecting these posters and extra slips and all that stuff, you don't need this day one. Take a second. I still haven't gotten the Burning yet, and I love the Burning, and I'll probably get it. But you know what? I waited on Creep Show, and I got it for $10 cheaper for waiting. So guys, don't think you need to jump on this day one. Trust me. Unless you really need one of those bundles that'll be gone by the time it sells out, fine. But I also noticed too earlier today is that Scream Factory's putting the numbers, like the ticker numbers on some of those bundles, like how many are left, which I think is cool. But I don't know. I hate to say no in Scream Factory that they finagle that number to get people to jump on it. I don't know. I hate saying it, but like, I feel they cut a lot of corners, man. Like, how hard is it to just give us a cardboard box to put some of this stuff in? The Chuckies, give us a box to put all 6, give us a box to put all the Halloween 4Ks, give us an extra box. Like, I mean, that's money they're leaving on the table for a piece of cardboard. These got these other people on Etsy doing it, and it's like, man, I'm going to jump on these things. I've already got a Halloween one from them. I'll probably get a Chucky one, and I'll probably get a one for those Night of the Demons too, as well. So, oh, dude, I should have did that Monday Night. I should have did that. That should be the logo. Nice call, man. Yeah, don't get that bundle. That's junk. Okay, so there was announced an H2O Steelbook today from Halloween. I don't know. I mean, I like it. I think it's a very nice looking Steelbook, but it's like, man, I just bought Halloween H2O in 4K. Like, I just bought it last year. So why do I need it again? As cool as it is to take a picture with and show it off and talk about it on a stream, but then it just goes into my shelf. Probably never is watched unless there's something extra on it that I don't have. And then it ends up taking up space in my shelf, and eventually I'm going to sell it. So is it nice? Yes. Is it cool? Yes. If you own H2O already on 4K, do you need it? No. Because I used to do that. I would double dip on things all the time. You know all those Scream Factory Steelbooks, and I say I don't collect them? It's because I was collecting them, and they were just taking up so much space, and I already owned them on Blu-ray. Even if there was a little bit of a better scan, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to have both. So I sold them all. I think I might have Night of the Demons left. Maybe. So if anybody wants that one, I might have that one left. Maybe Slumber Party Massacre I might have left too. I could have sold that one. I'm not sure, but those might be the only two I have left. But I mean, I sold all the Halloweens, the Fogs, They Live, like all those are gone. And I just feel with The H2O, it's gonna be the same thing. I can make things slide like Exorcist, Friday the 13th. Halloween H2O, it's not even one of my favorites in the franchise. So to me, it'll be cool to have and cool to take a picture of. But at the end of the day, I'm just gonna probably not watch it and then have to sell it because it's just taking up a spot in my steelbook shelf. So that's personally my opinion on it. If I didn't have the 4K from Scream Factory, yeah, I would buy it. Uh, Here's the thing though with Hellraiser though, man. It's limited. So once that's gone, it's gone, and then you'll just get a standard edition. So if you don't care about that, fine. But if you really like that set, that can go at any time, especially for that price point. Like I said, I didn't think Scarlet Box was going to sell out so fast, and it did, and I never got it. So to me, this was like, I got to jump on this because I don't have any of these in anything but DVD except for the first one that I have an Anchor Bay Blu-ray of. So that was a definitely something I jumped on, and I recommend jumping on it, to be honest. You hear me, right? You hear me. I do think that they could, because it's just random they're doing that now because they see that people go nuts when Vinegar Syndrome does it. So they're like, at least they're taking something from another company that works, right? But you're right. They could be skewing that for sure. Oh, I didn't see this. Gus, dude, thank you so much, Gus. Um, hey man, I appreciate that so much. I really, really do. Like I said, it's not normal for me to come on and do this right now, but I wanted to chat with you guys, and thank God I did. I mean, I've always got 100 people in here, and this is like craziness. So share it up. I'll stay on for another 15 minutes and chat with you guys if we can get more people in here. So share the stream, like the stream, and I'm going to give you guys a little fell dog right now to represent the lost. Boom. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. All right. I heard a rumor about them doing that too. Oh man, how wild would that be? How wild would that be? If they're gonna do it, they need to do it now because before these damn Scream Factory things get delivered. Because like I said, I'm gonna buy them probably within the next 2 weeks, but these things are coming soon. I know they got pushed back a little bit, but man, if they were smart, they'd announce that now before these people get all their stuff for real. We are getting the XS 4K. Yes, I already pre-ordered that. What I'll do is I'll go to the store, hold it up, post on Instagram, and then put it back. just so people see I have it. I will do that. I will do that. That's so funny. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's a reliable source, but at the same time, a Pumpkinhead 4K steelbook is not unlikely. I mean, that's very likely. Very likely. The only one steelbook that I kind of regret not buying is the Child's Play one because that artwork is just so fantastic that I would kind of just like to have it on a steel. That's the only one I ever. Again, I like commissioned art, but I'm not a huge commissioned art fan when it comes to steel books and artwork. I'm more of like a original art guy. As I say that, when you look around my room and all my stuff is commissioned artwork, like all these posters behind me are commissioned artwork. What's up, Matt? We talked about it earlier, so make sure to go back and check it out. But I'm on the fence. I'm going to say I'm about 70% going to buy it, 70-30. I'm going to buy the Night of the Demons trilogy, yes. What's up, Super Batman nerd? I'm going to definitely buy that. Do I wish it came in a box set? Yes, I do. Phantasmat, what's up, brother? Go check out Phantasmat. I agree. That's exactly why I didn't do it, because I bought all of them. I bought the bundle, so I got like 2 slips, 2 posters. And even with the Child's Play, the new ones, I might get that bundle with all the slips and the posters because not that I use them, but since I already have the bundle from part 1, then either 2 things are going to happen. My son is going to love horror, and then I'll have all these cool Scream Factory posters for him to hang in his room instead of trying to take some of my originals, which would be cool. Or I sell everything and I have all of it, right? So I have like all the extra slips, all the extra posters, um, and I might sell that as like a lot, like the posters and slip and extra slips. I might do that. So again, I have to kind of weigh it out. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, so I bought Night of the Comet. Now, I originally was not going to upgrade Night of the Comet. I love Night of the Comet, but I wasn't sure if I really needed an upgrade on it. But when Screen Factory put it up for pre-order, they screwed up on the price for like an hour. It was like 14 bucks, 13.99 or something. So I jumped on it and grabbed it. And they haven't canceled that order yet. They fixed it to, I think it's like 30 bucks now or something. So I got it for like half. But like I said, they have not fixed it. They have not canceled my order yet. So maybe they're going to just let it slide this time. I know they usually don't do that, but it also was only like a $15 difference. It wasn't like it was like a $100 difference like it was the last time they screwed up. But so I did order Night of the Comet just because I did get it for a cheap price. I like the artwork actually. I like the artwork on both of them. I just am more of like, if I'm gonna get a Hellraiser box, Pinhead's the one I want on the front. But I like the colors and stuff of it. I think it looks really nice. I actually wasn't a big fan of the Scarlet box set as far as the imagery on it. I think this looks better, personally. I did get the Bible edition. I liked the one that you got. That was the one I originally was going to get, and I only bought the Bible one because that one was sold out. The one that you got was sold out. So I saw the Bible one for a little bit more, and I was like, I like that other image with her on it. So I was like, but if I want this big set, I need to get this Bible set. So I bought the Bible set, and then the one that you got ended up coming back in stock, maybe on another site or something. So I just kept the Bible set, but I also bought the steel book from Best Buy, which is that image that I liked on the set that you got. So I am getting two, which is not like me to do that. I always say don't double dip, but again, Exorcist, once I get it, I'm going to do a full Exorcist show where I show you all the Exorcist stuff I have. And I've got some decent editions, that have come out through the year. I've triple dipped, quadruple dipped on Exorcist. I just love it. What's up, Dangertainment? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna buy it, but I would also recommend waiting a little bit. Find out when Screen Factory is releasing this thing, because if you want the bundles, you need to buy them now, I think. But if the rumor's true and Arrow has a box set with all 6, that's huge. That's big. Big time. What up, Melly Mel? I was just promoting the Rad Pack show for Wednesday. Go check out My Killer Podcast. Mel, 1/3 of the Rad Pack. Who on Etsy? I don't remember. It might be called like Killer Boxes or something. Killer Box Sets, maybe. But there's someone on there that does the box sets for all these Screen Factory titles, which is really cool. I'm kind of caught up, and I know I'm way behind. Like I missed like boatloads of comments. Yeah, I agree. That would have been cool. I don't know what's on the back. Did they show it? But that would have been neat. Yeah, I mean, that would be wild. That would be wild if they did that. And like I said, if they have that, they need to announce it like now. Because if they announce it and everybody already has all their Child's Play stuff, that's going to hurt sales because no one's going to want to just rebuy everything on 4K. So if they have them, they need to announce it like ASAP. I'm going to scroll back up to where I was talking about the different releases and stuff. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I heard about this. This is wild, man. TerraVision is going to announce 25 titles tonight at midnight. So I won't be on till midnight, but guys, make sure you go check that out. I'm hoping when I wake up tomorrow, there's something cool that I can probably get. 25, there has to be a couple real cool releases in there. I hope they're just not all junk. I'm hoping for some good ones, but that's wild, man. They said they bought like almost 200 titles. So I don't know, man. With TerraVision, I started really hot with them. Like, I was getting everything, I really liked it. Then there was a couple that I was like, "Nah, I don't need this." So, I'm not a completionist when it comes to television anymore. So, I'm gonna kinda be picky and choosy with what I get because a couple of the ones that are released, I'm like, "Nah, it's not worth it for me." But they have released some pretty cool ones as well. Bono yeah, I agree. You don't need 2 of them. I think that's stupid and silly, to be honest. You should be able to choose the one you want, have 2 different versions, right? I agree. Who needs a second one? I usually just sell them off. I had a bunch of other ones that I sold. Like there was like a Child's Play one with the yellow. There was, a Thing, a Carrie, Night of the Creeps. Like all those ones I've sold off. Um, let me see. Dude, it is out of control. They are Wild West, dude. They are Wild West all day. I say this all the time. I'm like, I don't get their mindset. Like, there's no as soon as Ken said this best when I was talking to him yesterday. He says, as soon as you have the answers, they change the questions. I'm like, it's for real. It really is. I hate that you need to buy all the exclusives. True. You're right. You're not gonna do anything. I think it's and that's the thing with the pins too. Like, what are people doing with these pins? Putting them on your jacket? Guys, if anybody's a pin collector, text me or message me on Instagram because I have a stack of pins over here that I can't get rid of. So, I mean, I'll let the whole bundle go for cheap. I got some Boglins. I got a WCW pin. Um, they just come with stuff. So it's like I don't know what to do with them. Dude, yeah, 200 for that. That's brutal. For some paper and stickers and pins. Yeah, that's brutal, dude. It's not $200 for 3 movies? Nah, no. Let me see. It's true. I mean, I like lobby cards, but you don't do anything with them. They just sit in the box. There you go, Ring. Double poster bundle. Yeah, I mean, I guess if that's probably the best out of all those bundles. If not, I'm just gonna go. And again, I'd have to look like if I buy them all standard with the poster. At the end of the day, how much extra would it be? Right. So I can't see the site, but I mean, if they're 35 a piece, I mean, you're looking at almost $100. So you spend 105 and get all those extra posters. That's probably the way to go. I mean, if you really think about it, if they're 35 a piece with the poster, but it's 105 as for the bundle and you get all the extra slips and posters, that's actually kind of a steal, to be honest with you. Um, because I think they overcharge for their shit anyways. But if that's the case, man, I would just wait for like Amazon or something like that. I agree, but I heard the only reason the other ones got a box is because they were forced to as part of the deal. So I think, but I mean, again, that box was shitty, like as far as the material. But I mean, how much could that have cost? They could have added that. I would rather have a flimsy box like some of the other sets they gave us, like Amityville and stuff, out to house all those in, than a box of pins. No question. No question. Agree. I totally agree. I don't know why they didn't do that. It's not like there's all the only other reason is like, oh, what? Because we don't get the remake in there. So like, oh, we don't have everything. But people just want those 3. The remake's good. I like the remake, but those are the original 3. So it doesn't really matter. It's true. It's true. I mean, everybody's got different. I used to like commissioned artwork on stuff. I don't as much anymore. And again, it depends. It depends. Some I might, some I don't. But if it comes down to a commissioned or original, more or less, I'm grabbing original. Uh, oh, dude, the commission slips have blue banners on them. If that's what you're talking about, the OG art does not. It looks fantastic, dude. Right? I think that's like I hate it. Man, I talk to people about this all the time, and Ken gets all mad because he likes all that shit. Is like that Warner Brothers or whatever that Warner Brothers 100 that they're slapping on the top of all these 4Ks. Holy mackerel! God awful. Like, though it's gonna be on the Exorcist one too. It was on, like, Evil Dead Rise. Like, that's gross. Oh, man, if I got one of those, guys, send me one. I'll tear it up on stream because I think I would never want that on my disc. That looks junky. I'd rather have no slip than that thing. I don't have the wall space either, man. That's why I said if I'm gonna put them up, it's either gonna be my gym where I can swap them out because I have some around that size, or my son's bedroom when he gets a little older. I don't know. I honestly don't know anybody. I really don't. Even the people that I know that buy the bundles that are like completionists, they just put them in a box just to say they have them. They don't do anything with them. Dude, yes, yes. It's the worst, man. It really is the worst. It's like I don't understand that. Like, what about the art? You look at VHS, they didn't have any art, any kind of banners to tell us what we were getting. It's like, hey, just so you know, this is a 4K plus a Blu-ray. Cool, put a sticker on the damn wrapper or something. We're fine. We get it. Um, I don't know. I think there's probably a little bit of both. What? No. There's no way. There is no way. That site's messed up. I tried to get on the site, it's busted. There's no way that Night of the Demons 3 sold out. Absolutely not. I mean, granted, it hasn't had a Blu-ray yet. I get it, but for it to sell out already, that title, nah, it's not even that good of a movie, really. It's cool to have, but I don't know. I mean, it hasn't seen an upgrade since DVD. That could be why it's selling, but I'm shocked if that thing sold out. Shocked. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I agree. I like it too. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, good. I just wanna make sure because I feel like I always complain about that stuff, and a lot of people that I talk to in, like, the inner circle of, like, the physical media community, like, don't really care or they like it, and I feel like I'm, like, very nitpicky, and I'm like, "Am I just being, like, a brat or something like that?" But really, I really don't. I just feel like it ruins the aesthetic of the editions, and I tell you guys all the time, like, as weird as this is, I'm an aesthetic collector. Like, I want my things to look clean, to look fancy, you know, and I just feel like that kind of hurts it. All right, I'm going to scroll all the way back to the end because I'm about to head out. 3 minutes we got left. And we have 99 people in here. Let's see if one more person pops in, hit that 100. So again, all 99, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure that you guys hit the like button and make sure you subscribe over at the Rad Pack Pod YouTube channel. And if you guys are content creators, we're still doing our Rad 9 challenge. So go over there and check out what that is. But man, so many people have done it. And I thank every single person who has and tagged me and tagged Mel and tagged Justin and tagged the Rad Pack. You guys rock. I really appreciate it. We're trying to come up with something else pretty cool in the near future for you guys to do too around October. So very, very cool. Let me see. Ring, what do you... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Man, I don't know. That's freaking crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Thanks, Rob. I am shocked. Shocked. Yeah, I'm getting the Ghoulies 4Ks. Yeah. Are you oh my godding about dude, I'm shocked. I am shocked that that happened. Are you sure it's not a glitch in their site? It just went on sale today. It also when's the last time a Scream Factory title with posters sold out that fast? I What's up, Dell? Go check out Dell. Guys, I am shocked that that just happened. I mean, I can't get on it from here. Let me try one more time. Let me try to see if I can get on really quick before I bounce. Um, their site was messing up earlier. Um, hold on. Yeah, it's not letting me do it on here. That's annoying. But I'm legit shocked about this. I'm really just shocked. Um, I think I agree with you, Ring. Their shit's been glitched all day. People were messaging me earlier saying the blob was sold out. And then I got home and looked, it's not sold out. So there could be a glitch. It could be a glitch. I find it hard to believe that that sold out that fast. Like I said, is it possible? Sure, because it hasn't had a release since DVD. And the DVD was very hard to get too. It wasn't readily available. It was like another company put it out. So there's a possibility that thing's selling quick because people just don't have it. They don't own it. I think I have it right here. Let me see. Look. Boom. This was put out by Savell Entertainment. I think it was maybe even a Canadian release, perhaps, but this is it, guys. This is all you got. Everything else is bootleg. So this was a big get for them, no question. To get all three is huge. But I'd be shocked if that sold out already. I'm gonna get it. I mean, now it makes me want to get it even quicker because because if this thing's selling quick, I mean, I better jump on it. But if it says unavailable, that could mean a glitch, to be honest. But guys, again, thank you for popping in to this random Monday stream. Like I said, I never stream on Mondays. I can't. I got to be up in a couple hours. So, but I wanted to do this. I wanted to talk about this. And like I said, I was going to do an Arrow one last night, but I was kind of feeling under the weather. So I canceled it. So this is an easy way to get it all out of the way. And I appreciate all of you on here. We've got 100 people in here, and I appreciate all of you guys checking this out. Leave it a message in the comments about what you're picking up, what you're not, and I'll definitely catch you guys this week. Maybe I'll come back here tomorrow and do like a regular rat up all night and talk to you guys a lot more, interact a lot more, answer your guys' questions, because a lot of the stuff I want to talk about, I got done here. I do have an Anchor Bay Archives episode coming out this week. I do have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, some episodes coming out this week regarding that. And also, too, like I said, Wednesday is going to be the Rad Pack Paul Rubens special. So we're going to remember Paul Rubens and talk about our history with Pee Wee Herman and whatnot. So, guys, you definitely want to tune into that. Go to the Rad Pack Pod on YouTube. Subscribe, hit that notification button. It's up. The stream is ready to go, and we will see you guys on Wednesday. So again, this is Garrett at Born to Be Rad, and like always, stay